What's up, y'all? I'm Seth, the human developer behind Black SEO Analyzer. Do not let the AIs fool you. I wrote the code. They're just here for comedic relief and a little bit of test cases and social media posts when I get bored. So I'm going to walk you through installing Black SEO Analyzer on Windows 11, and we're going to go a little bit more leisurely right now. I have a video that I've also posted for speedrunning how to do this for more technical users. This video is for the less technical users who still want to use Black SEO Analyzer. That's kind of the point of all of this. I want to help educate people, want to help level people up. So if you're less comfortable with the command line, this is the video you're going to want to watch to help install it. And we're just going to kind of walk through things slowly. I'll explain what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. So let's wade in. We start off on my website, sethserver.com/SEO/blackseoanalyzer.html. You can get there, search for it online, ask an AI. We can get there. It's not too terribly hard to find on the internet. I hope so. There's always a download for free link on my website. Boop. So we're just going to hit that. That is going to take you to github.com. GitHub, if you're not familiar with it, is where a big chunk of us developers store our code on the internet. There's a few of these guys around. GitHub's one of the older ones. I've been using it for the better part of 15 years now. So it's just kind of a place where our code lives and all of our applications and software lives. If you look on the right here, there's going to be a releases section. You're going to want to click on that. Pew! And this is where all of the releases live. This video is April 11th, and as you can tell, this morning at 2 o'clock in the morning, I released the last version. Yeah, that's fantastic. So if you look here, Windows is right there. We've got a few different binaries available, so like Linux, 2 different Macintosh architectures, some zip files with, it's not actually the source code, it says it, it's just the help files. If we go back to Black SEO Analyzer, it's just the installation documentation, the license that comes with the software, this README. I do encourage you to go through the README. Gives you a lot more detail about the application, and also the install guide. There's actually a link to this YouTube in the install guide. So back to the releases page. We're on Windows, so we're just going to grab the Windows exe there. We're going to wait for it to download, and bam, got it, done, downloaded. Now the next part's where we're going to start getting crazy. We're going to come here and we're going to type in terminal. If you're not used to terminal, you're going to see a couple of things. Windows comes default with the command prompt. That's this one. So I'm going to tell you what not to do first. That's this guy. So see, it says Microsoft Windows Corporation. It's going to give you the version. It's going to look old and kind of clunky. That's not a knock on it. I love the command prompt. Use it quite heavily. But this is not what you're going to want to use. You're going to want to use PowerShell. If you don't have it installed, you should. If not, you can just go to the Microsoft Store. Oh man, I had it. There it is, there it is, there it is. It is free. PowerShell. And ta-da! See, there it is, PowerShell. I already have it installed, but as I said, it's free, you don't have to pay for it, and this is much, much, much more powerful developer tool. So once you have that guy installed, come back to your search and type PowerShell. You can type it, or you can type terminal. That's how I have my name. You click on it, bam, and we're in. And you'll know you're in PowerShell because they brand the crap out of it. It says PowerShell at the top, PowerShell at the top, PS for PowerShell over on the side. So you definitely know you're within PowerShell. Now that we've downloaded the file, let's go make sure that we actually have it. So we're going to go to our downloads folder. We're going to type cd./downloads, and I did an autocomplete with my tab. So let's slow that down again. CD means change directory. This is essentially a file explorer inside of the terminal. So just like you would pop open the file explorer and go to downloads, see? There's that file. We're literally doing the exact same thing. This downloads folder is inside of SBlack. So if we were to go to the C drive and go to users, like it says there, and then go to SBlack, which is my name, and then go to downloads, Bam. C users S Black downloads. C users S Black. We're going to cd to /download. And you can start typing and push tab. And if that's the only file or folder in there, it will autocomplete for you. Magic. And we're going to type another command, ls, just means list files. So we can see, just like in the folder, there's Black SEO Analyzer Windows x86 64 2025.4.110236.exe. And there is the exact same file there. So this is just a different way to represent the folders and directories inside of your computer. So let's use that / technique again. And we're just gonna run that file and check out the version. Make sure we downloaded the version that we wanted, 1102.36. That's what we wanted. Cool. So now that we have that out of the way, we have how you can get into PowerShell. So you've got PowerShell, we have the download, you know how to move around from directory to directory. We're gonna close this. We're gonna close this guy. We're gonna do this again. We're gonna go to terminal. We're gonna right click on it, and we're gonna run as administrator. This might be where some of you get stopped. If you don't have administrative privileges on your computer, you see you can get that little badge up there. If you don't, I'll show you what to do later. We're gonna assume that this is your computer and your personal computer. If this is a work computer, you probably won't have access to do this. No worries, there's another way around it. Not around it. Sorry, didn't mean to say that word. There's another way to get it installed correctly without having to have user privileges and without having to hack your computer and get in trouble from like InfoSec people. You don't want angry emails from them. Trust me. All right, cool. So now what we're gonna do, if you're able to do administrator, you can get in. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna cd to c:/, so that's your main hard drive, program files, and I just used the tab completion. See how it automatically added 2 ticks? Because there's a space in that. It doesn't know if that's a folder. If I'm trying to give it another command, it gets a little bit confused there. So it automatically added ticks so it knows where we're trying to go. Boop, and there we are in program files. We're gonna use a new command now, mkdir, make directory, and we're gonna create a directory called Black SEO Analyzer. Push enter. There we go. And it gives us a success command, says that, hey, it has been created. So now we can cd into Black SEO Analyzer. Bam, there we are. And if we ls, list the files inside of that directory, we're not gonna see anything. Why? Well, we haven't put anything in there yet. Don't worry, we have a command for that. We're gonna mv, which is basically move file. Gonna teach you a new power user one here. ~/ and then if you push tab, it will automatically autocomplete your user's directory. So remember, we downloaded it into the C users S Black downloads folder, downloads, and then Black, and then I'm gonna use that tab completion again so I don't have to type all that craziness out. And then it needs a second parameter. Let's see if I can stretch this out so we can see it all on one line. There we go, that's way nicer. So we're moving the whole path of the file, C users S Black downloads Black SEO Analyzer, to /, which is telling it to move it to where we are right now. How do you know? If you look on the left side of the screen, it says C program files Black SEO Analyzer. So we're essentially on the command line dragging and dropping the file. We've created a new file, so we right-clicked inside of program files and said make new folder, and we called it Black SEO Analyzer, and now we're dragging and dropping that file from the downloads folder into this new folder that we created. Only instead of using a mouse, we're using our keyboard. It's magical. Now when we type ls, boop, there's Black SEO Analyzer. We have now essentially moved it. We can go check. Not in our downloads anymore. So we've essentially moved it from our downloads folder into the Black SEO Analyzer folder. Let's go back, see program files, Black SEO Analyzer. We're here again, and we're going to do one more move command just because the name is kind of goofy right now. It's really long, so we're going to move it from Black SEO Analyzer Windows blah 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 to just the words Black SEO Analyzer.exe, exe because it is a Windows executable program. So we've done that. We look. Let's test it out. Black SEO Analyzer -- version. Should still be the same version. Everything should be fine. You didn't break anything, and we're all happy now. Cool. So we now have a program in our program files, Black SEO Analyzer, called Black SEO Analyzer. We did it. We're done. Not quite. The next thing we're going to want to do is one more power user command. This is going to be inside of our system preferences. So if you type edit the system environment variables, you're going to get the control panel. This is another thing where if you don't have administrative privileges on your computer, you're not going to be able to do this. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. So we're going to create a new variable for sBlack. I just want this running on mine. Nope, lying. We're going to want to edit the path variable. Boop, edit. We're going to want to create a new path variable, and that's going to be the path to where we moved it to. See, program, files, Black SEO Analyzer. Ta-da! Enter and OK. And then OK out of that, and OK out of that. And now, when we go to terminal, and we type Black SEO Analyzer.exe, ta-da! Even though we are not in the Black SEO Analyzer directory, we now have access to that because we added it to our path environment variable. We have access to it anywhere in the terminal. So we can see users as Black. I can go to my programming directory, Black SEO Analyzer.exe -- version. Bam, see, it's still there. So it acts like this application is now installed anywhere on my computer and I can get to it. So when you're working, you can create new directories, new folders, run Black SEO Analyzer, and it will dump all of its files, all of its output into that working directory. It's really fancy. And there's also one more quick thing that I want to show you, Black SEO. PowerShell has this cool thing where you don't even need to use .exe. I love it. So you can just type Black SEO Analyzer. This helps when you're reading through the Linux or Mac documentation. Linux and Mac don't have file extensions for executables. Typically they don't. So when you're reading through that documentation, you won't always see the .exe. No worries. If you have it installed like this, you can still use Black-SEO Analyzer. Okay, so for our last little trick or step, if you don't have access to administrative privileges, what you can do is install it. I have a programming directory. So you can create a new directory inside of your C users, like my C users as Black. You can do the same thing, mkdir Black SEO Analyzer. And instead of installing it into C program files, just install it here under C users, your username / Black SEO Analyzer, and you can use it from this directory. That way, you know, your InfoSec won't get all mad at you. If you need any help with anything like that, definitely ask. Like this is pretty standard software installation for open source software. So I try to stay away from the weird Microsoft installers. I don't actually like stuff like that because it installs too many weird libraries and stuff on your computer, and it looks like malware. This is you can scan this, you can virus scan it, you can check it. It's totally clean. I virus scan this stuff as I build it to make sure there's no malware or weird things in it. So it is a safe piece of software, but I totally get it for companies that have really strong information security policies, especially if there's things on your laptop they don't want hacked. So if you still want to use it and you have to do it this way, just install it directly in your user folder and it will work just the same. All right. Thanks for wading through this with me. I appreciate it. And hopefully this helped. Hopefully this helped a lot more than ChatGPT would. Humans. Thank y'all very much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on all the social mediums. I don't know, whatever you use. I'm on Reddit and Instagram all the time. So thank you very much and good luck out there. Bye.